Hi everyone, my name is Jenny, Uplifters Community Building Officer. Thank you for joining us tonight, and we apologize for the technical difficulties, and yeah, we are sorry for the delay. But yeah, this is the 11th episode of Uplifter Night, and we are very happy to be here with you tonight. And but first, let me tell you something about Uplifters. Uplifters is a nonprofit organization empowering underprivileged communities with online education and peer support. And our the next session of Dare to Dream will start on February 7th. So it's so easy to join. Just two easy ways. There are two easy ways to join. First, just click the send message button on our Facebook page, and the second one is to just find us on Facebook Messenger. So this is the yeah, and the first objective of Uplift Your Night is, of course, for us to be here with you, and we are first and foremost a community, and secondly, we want to keep learning together and support each other. And this month's theme is Make It Happen, and we have talked about the role of habits and behavior change in the previous episode of Uplift Your Night. With we we were so lucky to be joined by one of our personal growth advisors, Christine Chong, and together with Uplifter's head of programs, Camille. And tonight we are very happy to have one of Uplifter's team leaders to share with us her experience on this topic. So let's welcome Maria Casimina as our guest tonight. Maria is one of Uplifter's Diamond team leaders, and team leaders are Uplifters alumni volunteering their time to support new students throughout their studies. And hi, Maria.
Hi,
Maria has facilitated more than 10 sessions of our 3-week online course, Dare to Dream on Money Management and Personal Growth. So, hi, Maria. Good
hello,
evening.
Sophie. Good evening, and how are you?
I'm
And
good. I'm good. Thank you. How are you? How's your week?
it's a busy week though, but then it's always the end of uh, a week that full of happiness and adventure. Yeah, yes. But
Okay.
what really makes me so excited today is so it's my week,
Mm-hmm.
um but anyways, thank you for having me
Mm-hmm.
tonight, and then it's really great to be to be here and to to share inspire to the really to be here, and good evening, Uplifters community, and then
Yeah.
I'm happy to you know to be here. Yeah.
I'm so happy to be. I'm so happy to have you as our guest tonight, Maria. And there's never a dull moment with you, and you're really, really amazing. So yeah, I'm excited for this episode. And to our viewers, please don't hesitate to say hi in the comments and share your experience and ask your questions to us, and we love to hear from you. But first, I forgot to show the URL of our website. Here, you can see that on your screens. That's the Lifter's Facebook page, and just click the send message button. We'll just show it here. I think. Okay, so there. Okay, so yeah, let's get started, Maria. And want to ask you with our first. We're 1 month into 2021, and it's a good time for us to review the past year and plan for the year ahead. So, as I said earlier, it's to start the year right. Our theme is make it happen and behavior change and the power of habits to bring about the change that we want to see happen in our lives. And in our online course, Dare to Dream, we talk about our goals and our plans and how we can achieve them. And would you like to share with us some of your goals or resolutions for the new year?
Yes, yes, and thank you for having me here once again. And uh, I have three, three main, goals or resolution for the new year. One is I I write it down on my my do list that I'm going to have twice a month for a hike. And yeah, that means that means one hike is with my with friends, and one hike is for myself. And as I really as I love to to reconnect with nature, and to listen with the with the music of birds, something like that. Then then because nature's really really offers us a fresh air. That is one.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Yeah.
why I write down that for my main resolution for this year. And to enjoy your time, like to slow down your time. And and nature also bring inspiration to me, and to to all of us who loves hiking and walking walking on the natures. And then
Mm-hmm.
and what really important also is what really makes me love about it is it makes me appreciate life. And then gives me time for myself to really reconnect with myself while you are walking along the nature. So that is one of my New Year's resolution. And then the one and the other one is I put it also on my do list to read a book, one book every month. And
Thanks.
yeah, I make it as a habit also to read a book once a month, and really
Mhm.
really understand what was the book all about. Because reading a motivational and inspiring books really gives you also the confidence. And not only confidence to yourself, it's also helps you to to building it's help you also to build your confidence. And for me is to reduce also my your stress for the day. And then it also develops your listening and understanding as well. So that is my goals for the year also. And
Mhm.
and the third one is to to continue to to be with our fellow domestic helper community, to be there for them, to support, and in any way that I that I can. So those are my main goals and resolution for this year, aside from budgeting and
Wow.
saving. So yeah,
Mhm.
are the main ones. So yeah.
Thank you so much, Maria, for your support to our community. And those are great resolutions. And let's talk about hiking. You said it's the first goal for the years to have two hikes in a month. Am I
Yes,
correct?
yes.
Yeah. So how I would like to know how does it how does hiking make you feel? What's the benefit that what do you love most about it? You know, when you're out in nature, aside from you said that to slow down and what?
Uh,
What do you like most about, and where do you have, can you share with us your also your like itinerary, or do you have some plans already about new places to explore here in Hong
yeah,
Kong?
I I've already write down the like I want to explore the Sunset Peak. Never never been there, and
I should come with you.
yeah, of course, we would. I would. I. It was really. Would. We would love to. To have you,
Mm,
or for our next hike. So maybe. We. Not maybe. We will. We'll see you on Sunday for
yeah,
our pleasure walk. I think.
yeah, see you.
Yeah. Uh, Going for a nature or a hike for me is really become my habit. It's not my it's not my thing before, but then when this time of COVID, it's I started to 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 go for a hike, and said, it makes me tiring, or it's not my thing. You need to you need to to really uh get yourself prepared for that day. But then in the long run that you're doing it, you will love it. Basically, if you will put yourself of what you are
Mm,
doing, and start it, you will eventually love it. So that's why I started to love hiking and walking in nature, only because I really appreciate that how to say that being in nature is really gives you this uh, relaxing what is this relaxing time while you are being out of a busy city. The
mm,
nature will gives you relaxation also, and not only relaxation, you will listen to those sound of the birds, the winds that will blows your face. It's really I can't it's really uh not only relaxing, but then it's how to say that it will refresh your
mm,
mind also, and gives
yeah.
you the to you know to just go on with your walk. So
Mm-mm.
that is
Yeah,
how I started love hiking. Not I'm
yeah.
not really a hiker, but then it's just I just enjoy. What I do is I only enjoy. Not really I'm the hikers that they do, but what I do is for a pleasure only, and
Mm.
to have this experience connecting with the nature. That is what I that is what
Yeah, I
I
yeah, yeah. I agree. It's really good to be out in nature, and it helps us, not just mentally, but I think for our for our whole well-being. And
yeah.
you also mentioned that you one of your goals is to read a book. And can you share with us your favorite book, or a book that you're currently reading?
Uh what I'm currently reading now is the gift of uh this one, the gift of imperfection. This is
Mm-hmm.
what I I'm almost at the end, and it's really this is a motivational and inspiring guide to a wholehearted life
Mm-hmm.
that let go of who you think you're supposed to be, and embrace who you are. And It's
That's nice.
yeah, and it makes me back to think that who that that I should be this before. I should be, I should be that, not this. If we will think about that, it doesn't help us. But then with those imperfection, we just accept it and acknowledge it for those
Mm-hmm.
imperfection that will help us to be who we are, or mold us to be better of who we are. And it will
Mm-hmm.
it has to also to be bigger,
Yeah.
than before. So
Mm-hmm.
that is what I love being I love I love the reading this the gifts of imperfection. So it's not
Mm-hmm.
really it's not really life is not really perfect, but then those imperfection
Mm-hmm.
mold us to be who
Yeah.
we are.
Yeah. Thank you for sharing that with us. Can would you do you mind showing it again to showing the book again to us? And the gifts of imperfection, and the author is um what's the
uh
author? Oh, Brene Brown. Wow. Thank you, Maria.
yeah, good.
That looks interesting and it will really help us a lot. Okay, I'll add that to my to read to my to read list. But okay, thanks,
Yes,
Maria, again, and let's read some of the comments. I'm going to show them on the screen, and thank you, Nels, for joining us. And,
hi there. Yeah, thank you for joining us.
a lot of we have good evenings from Eileen. Thank you, Eileen, from Lizelle.
Okay. Yeah, this good evening to you, Maria. Yeah, and
I let
Ronaldine.
you
Good
read the
evening.
comments, Maria.
Okay. From Ronaldine, good evening, uplifters. Yeah, good evening, Ronaldine. And the MCAR Mogan Moganag. Sorry. Good evening, my dear. Thank you for for being with us tonight. And who
And
is this?
I think this is Mary Grace
Grace?
there.
Yeah, Mary.
Yeah,
Good
from
evening,
Singapore.
Miss Janeline, Janeline and Marie Glad. Works. Have a beautiful night from Singapore. Hello, Singapore. Good evening to everyone there. Thank you. And Nicey. Good evening, Sis Janeline and TL Marie. Good evening as well.
Good
And
evening.
Anjali. Good evening, both amazing ladies. Thank you. Thank
Good evening,
you
Julie.
for joining us. And Petra Barasi Kalimag. Hello, everyone. Yeah, thank you. And Alona here. Good, what is this? Good, beautiful evening to everyone watching here from Kaitak. Yeah, thank you for joining us. It's really lovely to have you also. And Sparkle Tony Rodriguez. Good evening, uplifters. From Liz Corpus, blessed evening to everyone. Thank you for joining us. And Lani Villar, good evening, Jenny and TL Anne Marie. Good evening to Lani.
Hello. Good evening too. Thank you, uh,
Uh,
Ate Dana.
from
Good evening,
Dana Lorenzana, good evening, Jenny Lee and Marie.
sisters.
Yes,
And,
to
we
our
already.
lovely good evening. And would love to join. Good luck myself for you can do it.
And Liz, I think Liz comment is hidden. Cannot see it.
To yeah, Christine Andaya. Good evening, Uplifters community. Good evening to
And
Christine.
thank you.
That's all.
Yeah, here's Lee's comment now. So good evening, Liz. Thank you.
Okay.
And from Singapore.
And yeah,
Thank,
thank you for watching from
thank you for
Singapore.
watching,
God bless
Anga
everyone.
Castillo, Albado, and good evening, Archie Donna. Okay,
And
from Hong
Gracia
Kong.
Joaquin. Good evening, all Uplifters. Yeah, thank you everyone for being with us.
Mm-mm. Yeah, thank you so much. And yes, just please share your experience also with us about how you created new habits or how you change habits and how um, it helped you reach your goals. So I think we have one from Nels already. Here it is, Maria. So hi, sis Nels.
Yeah.
My goal for this year, yes.
My goal for this year is all about my dreams and myself to stay healthy and to accomplish my dream house. No adventure for me this year as for the Oh, I got that. Yes.
Mm,
And my invitation is why not start a little habit for for as an adventure for you this year. Challenge yourself. What would be that little habit to makes you makes you start doing it, and at the long run you will gonna love it.
yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you,
Thank you for
Nels.
sharing.
Thank you for sharing, Nels. And from Ida,
Yeah.
I
From Nida Reyes, Lonto, good evening, ladies and uplifters community. Good evening, also, sis, and really lovely to have you with us.
yeah, okay,
Yeah,
so
thank
thank you
you.
everyone for your comments and thank you for joining us again. I forgot to mention that Maria is also one of our social media correspondents in our Facebook group Uplift Your Life, and she has been actively helping us with her motivational posts and especially with her morning ritual Facebook lives, which are really super good. And it helps us get energized and ready for the day. Thank you for inspiring us with your energy, with your positive energy. So yeah, let's move on. Yeah, we often say that big changes happen through small habits. And tell us about some of the goals that you have achieved through the habits you created or change.
Mm,
Like
wow.
yeah,
So,
yeah. Just what are the goals that you have been able to achieve through habits? I think you mentioned already earlier the hiking and reading a book. So,
yeah, actually, that is a big change in my in what I want to do. They were not my not on my do list or comes to my mind that I'm gonna start reading again because I found it boring. But then really we really this time being really gives me the sense to appreciate those things that I never appreciate before, and this one of these is start reading a book, and that was that reading a book give big changes in in my being, because it's
mhm,
I develop also my uh, my uh, my listening also and
mhm,
understanding also, not on not only those, but then how will I how will I be with those stories on the book that I am reading, and who I am with those with those story, or or with this book I'm reading now is it's I got to see also myself with it, and with those uh, words or I've learned from the book is I you know I I put them into practice to
Mm,
be to to start loving myself because uh start loving myself, loving those imperfection about me, and that makes me
mm,
that's really gives me more the gives me more how to
yeah.
say that uh way more to go, way more to be who you are, and to be and just just be out there
Mm,
of who you are. So the big challenge for that is, or the big change is to see myself. How will I connect? How will I see myself with those with those characters that I'm reading on a book,
mm,
and see my life with them as well,
mm,
and
yeah.
that makes me uh, uh, create of who Anne is for the community, and for
Mm,
myself, for my friends, and for my family, and that is how
mm,
that is what I discover in the in starting that small habits that I eventually loving doing it, because I learn a lot of
mm,
learn a lot of things doing it, and
mm,
I put my and what I did is I start loving what I do, and because when you start loving what you do, you will enjoy it, and
mm,
you really see what's really there, and what can what can you get from it, and yeah, that's how
mm.
that's how I started a small habit that become my that become things that I love now doing it.
Wow. Yeah, and reading it led to the big changes, big positive changes that
Yes.
yeah happening that are happening in your life. And yeah, thank you so much, Maria. Just curious about, are there any challenges that you encountered when you start creating a new habit, or when you're changing some of your habits? Because yeah, it's normal to have some not really good habits that we want to change. So any challenges, like if you, for example, if you want to create a new habit, it's not always easy to do that. Um,
No,
but yeah,
no.
what's and I remember. Oh yes, yes, go ahead and
Ah,
yeah, go ahead.
yeah, I what I challenge challenges like about my reading. That I make it happen. About reading is taking like it's taking time. Why I
Mm,
just while I'm taking my time, I don't have the uh time to read, and I want those there are some vocabulary there that it's not easy to understand. No, I don't like it, and I cannot I can't really it's not easy to really get what this book is is trying to let me understand, and then and those that mindset of mine is my big challenge. How will I start to read, or
mm,
how will I gonna love reading, and the those challenges that I don't have time. I
mm,
it's
Yeah.
taking a lot of my time, or or the book is very thick. When will I gonna
Yeah.
finish?
Mm-mm.
Yeah, those question makes me not to go for it. And how I overcome those is because
Yeah.
when you
What?
because we you don't start it, you will never know how, if you will love it, or if you're gonna, if you will gonna overcome those uh, those uh,
Like
your mindset
blocks.
or your
Yeah.
or yeah, yes,
Challenges.
your mindset
Mm-mm.
or the challenges. So what I do is I every day I read one chapter or two pages. So and then the next day again I'm gonna read back again those two pages before I will read turn turn the read the another page, and until I eventually enjoying it, and really understand that the the what was the author wants me to understand. So so that is how I overcome, because uh and one thing more is what I ask myself, what would you like to, what would I like to, to get from reading. So so I made a context that makes me gives me a motivation and
Mm-mm.
inspiration to start reading. And that context is uh I want to learn, I want to to learn what was the book all about, and uh, and 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 the context really context what you're going to to create
Mm-mm.
yourself. It will lead you to to start, or to to overcome those challenges. And
Yeah.
the con yeah, and really important is what context, or what is your intention of doing
Mm-mm.
the things, and that makes you
Mm-mm.
that gives you that will motivate you or inspire you to start.
Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Nice. That's great, and I love what you said about motivating yourself and staying motivated. And yes, your intention was clear, your purpose was clear. That's why, yeah, that helped you to stick to that habit. I'm just curious. When did you start? When did you get into the habit of reading, or
Mm,
and is there a particular or who inspired you to read, or is it just self? Is it
and
did the motivation come from you, or did you? Is there someone you look up to that that, that inspired you to read?
I I uh, I remember when I'm in my leadership training. One of I don't know, my our coach, or any one of our coach says that I can't remember the title, but then I just had a glimpse of it, and it gives me it's it it's give me the key there is a keywords there that makes me makes me that motivates me, and give me the eagerness
Mhm.
to go for to try, not to try, but then to start reading. And and that's And that's the start, or that is how I start reading last to the 99 2000, no 2020 to the now is 20, I think 2020 or
Oh,
2019.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah, that is I think that's the year that I started reading, but then it's not really it's not it's like I read and then after that I stop, and then I don't
Mm-mm,
finish one. So I didn't really give myself on doing it. But then when pandemic time comes, so that makes me what.
yeah.
Actually, this time being gives me, gives it's it's really opened my eyes to see those things, or to start doing those things that I never tried before, or I never really give time and the
Mm,
attention about them.
mm,
So the situation also this time is one of those things that uh, that lead me to start the start appreciating those things that I never I never
mm,
before. Yeah.
nice. Okay. Yeah.
and
So,
and yeah,
okay.
and with my and one and I want to add more, add one is like and also being a team leader as well gives me an inspiration also to start doing it,
Mm,
and to give me more confidence, and then I have things to share with the with those with
mm,
those students we have. And
mm,
yeah, it's that is one of the reason also why I started to read,
yeah.
and have
Wow.
have to have some some sharing to them as well. Yeah.
Mm. So, wow, I really salute you, and really, you are really inspiration, and you empower our community. And I'm glad that you, you inspire us to, and yeah, just by knowing, I think you're very busy and you have the time to read. You have the, you stay motivated to read, and it's really great. So before we move on to
Yes,
to
because
the question, oh yes, Maria, sorry, go ahead. Yeah,
no,
go ahead.
you go ahead. You go ahead. Yeah.
Would just like to show the comments of some of our comments, so I will just screen them here. And we have one from
Right.
Mary Grace,
Mm.
and she's excited to share her goals for this year to do the things that she cannot do, make a change and bring more difference, not just in my life, but to those communities where I belong and came across part of my journey. Thanks for reading.
Wow. That's the what? That's a new challenge, and and not only a new challenge, but then the new how to say that new discovery about yourself.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Wow. Mary Grace has been contributing a lot to in our Facebook group. Thank you for your motivational post. Thank you so much. And would you like to read this one from Eileen?
Yes, for Eileen Miramos, my goal for this year is to finish what I have started. Since I joined Dare to Dream 8 months ago, I have one dream for this year to continue my passion for writing. Wow. As I started already, hopefully I can see more of my poems being published either online or in actual books in God's perfect time. Wow, that's really a
Wow,
big dream to start with.
you can do it. Eileen.
Yeah.
You can make it happen.
Yes, make it happen. and then
happen.
the and take action to get a result on it.
Yeah. And thank you to Eileen for
Yeah.
just being for sharing all your motivational tips to our
Yeah.
Facebook group. Thank you. And would you like
Archie,
to read it?
to Archie Donna or Zino Tabile. She says, likewise, I also love to read books and really motivates me a lot to upgrade myself, especially if you're really reading the right book that can motivate you so much in daily living. Yes. If you, if yeah, if you choose motivational and inspiring books, it will lead you to, to gain more, to
Mhm.
gain the, how to say that, to
Yeah,
have
to
you
gain.
more, to gain more what, to gain more actually, for motivation is to gain more of confidence for yourself,
Mhm.
or what else?
Or for self development.
Self
Yeah,
development. Mm.
like self improvement.
Mm.
Thank you, and hope you can also share with us the books that you love to read.
Yeah.
Archie Donna. We hope we're saying your name right. And yeah, she agrees that book full of wisdom will lead to right way of living. Yeah, that's so true.
Mm. Yeah.
Thank you.
Absolutely.
And we have one from Julie.
Wow. Room Jelly. She says, last year I'm not that serious, or should I say, I never embraced yet being a writer or a poet. Wow. I really, I really admire you all, a writer and a poet. So I miss a lot of opportunity because I'm a bit lazy to scribble and not so sure if I really love writing, because there are times that I want to give up. But then one experience made me realize how I love writing. So my goal this year is to write to inspire, because writing is not just a piece of work, but this part of my soul. Mold it and let it grow in a positive way that can reach people. Wow. That's a
Mm,
amazing one. Amazing dream of you. And then the
uh,
thank you for
yeah.
that. Yeah. Thank you
Thank
for
you.
sharing.
And we have one from oh, I love her name. I love her name.
Yeah. And gain more
Paru-paru
knowledge.
sa bukid, or
Yeah.
butterfly in the
Paru-paru
farm.
sa bukid. And gain more knowledge. Yes, I agree with that. Gain more knowledge in reading books. And it will what? It will
Help us. Yeah. And from Sis Nels,
hmm, my
yeah.
hobby this year, writing my piece and reading books for my grant. Mm, yeah. I uh I really salute all those
Yeah.
writers and
Yes,
all
yes.
those poets.
The
I said,
writers and
hmm,
poets.
they are really a big, making a big motivational words every day with their poems and inspirations to the community as well.
Mm. And it's amazing how it's not easy writing, how they're able to write so quickly
And
sometimes.
yeah, while you're reading with them, with those poet they write, it's, I'm not good in English. How will I do that? I think that would be a challenge for me to do.
Yes, so yeah, we really have a lot of so many talented women in our community. And
Yeah.
do you mind reading this from Nida?
Uh, yes, my pleasure. My goal for this year is to continue to reach my fellow migrant domestic workers, to help them to know their rights and share with them what I have learned from this community that really changed my lifestyle, and become more aware for every single cent that I earn. Because as we know more of our fellow migrant workers, they've been working here for so many years, but so sad to say that they don't have any savings, and sometimes they go back home no savings, and some of them are sick, I want to give some advice. Mm, That's
Mhm.
that's really and thank you for having that kind of heart for the community, Nida. Thank you for sharing that to us.
Yeah, and Julie has also, yeah, recommended us a book that she likes. It's Room Called to Earth by Adeline Ryan. Wow, the name itself, it sounds, just by the name itself, it sounds interesting. A
Yeah,
Room
I
Called Earth. I wonder
wow.
what is it about.
I put that in mind, and I will what? I will search that. I will see how
Yes,
a room
and
called Earth.
I just want to read the whole the continuation of the comment of Nida, because the comments in StreamYard, when it gets cut when we screen them. She said that she wants to give some advice to reverse what our old folks believe, how we help our family, and we never think of ourselves and future. Thank you, Uplifters community. You changed many people's life. How to handle what they earn.
Mm, nice.
Thank you so much, Nida. And yes, I agree. It's challenging to reverse beliefs, but yes, you are completely you're totally right that we must think of ourselves and, yeah, plan for our future. Thank you so much. And yeah, I think we've almost come to the end, but we have one more question for Maria, and this is the question for her. What advice do you have for our community about their dreams and plans for the year ahead? Can you share with
Ah,
us? I'm sure you have so many good things
anyway,
to share.
I think uh, what first is what will I say? Mm, for the community is we always we always face challenges, setbacks, and or disappointments and failures. They are in the inevitable, but but those are the space that where we can learn the hardest lessons around those challenges that we have, or disappointments or failures that
Mm-hmm.
will stretch to our fullest potential if we overcome those challenges that we have. And and we are and the best thing about is we have the opportunity to overcome them, and then and pick up ourselves again, and and stood
Mm-hmm.
up high above those setbacks that we experience. And yeah, to well, what will I say is just keep going. And those challenges may be great, but then they really play a big part in allowing you, or allowing us to be greater than ever. And whenever you see yourself fail, uh what I can say is what I is those failure is making molding us to be bigger than we are.
Yeah.
And those failure make us see what can we what action are we going to take uh,
Mm-hmm.
to, to overcome those failure. And always remember that it's not you who fail, but then your performance fails. So when your performance
Mm-hmm.
fail, you can take another action to to really get uh, a great result for that failure. And yes, and really what else? Um, and yeah, for those failure, and then what else I can say is for those who are really having having hard to hard to in our dare to dream, what I can say about it is one of our, I can't remember who shared this one, but I want to share it again. What really uplifter is uh,
Yeah.
uh, offering us, and really those who enrolled dare to dream, what will I can say is uh like a glitter is like a dish, and it's been prepared with the basic organic ingredients for in the market
Mm,
and served with us. So it is for our consumption, and
yeah.
it's up to us to to dig in or just look on the sidelines. So that
Mm,
is that really, that is what I can share to those who are just
mm,
started
yeah.
dare to dream. you know uh, Take this opportunity to really help yourself to learn more, and to
Mm,
you know to to uh, to educate yourself,
mm,
and
yeah.
to move forward to your dreams, and
Mm, nice.
yeah, and then and really think about it, what is your
Mm,
intention of joining the Dare to Dream, so that so that you will really pursue that, and until the end
mm,
of that course, and see yourself growing, and
mm,
and use those those what you have learned to get you closer to your dreams.
nice. Wow. Those are really great advices, Maria. Thank you. Thank you for sharing that with us, and also for your message to those who have just started. Thank you. And yeah, I can't say anything more because just yeah, I'm speechless. Thank you. And before we end our broadcast, let's do our evening ritual together. This is a simple ritual that we're doing in our free online course, Dare to Dream, and this is one of the best habits you can create in your life. And to our viewers, feel free to share with us what made you happy today in the comment box. And I think Maria, is it okay for you to start?
Yeah,
Can you share with us
I would.
three things that
Yeah.
made you happy?
Yes, I would love to share my three little joys today. What first is uh, I'm really looking forward with this. That makes me really enjoy my day. And then second is hearing all your goals in life, or goals this year. It's really inspire me, and and gives me uh, and really gives me the not energy, or motivates me to to uh, to spread, or motivates me to spread my wings and soar those plans that I have this year.
Yeah.
And the third one is I we had a play date today, and it's really a big day for me. But then
Mhm,
what really makes me happy being the host for the play date is everybody is happy, and
mhm,
everybody loves the what I have prepared. Okay. Yeah, for them.
Do you mind
So
sharing what it is?
it's just simple white what is this white sauce for pasta white sauce. It's simple,
Oh,
but then it
wow.
was the first time to know to
Mm-mm.
to try that kind of food, and they
Ah,
asked me how I cook, and I said it's a
nice.
simple one. Yeah, it is how it is the the person who cook. I said, "What is the best ingredients?" They asked me what's my the ingredient. I said, I just mix with my with the love that I have. So I have. So this really makes a good simple one. Yeah. So
Wow.
yeah, that's my three little joy, and I'm really and it was really Uh, really a lovely evening and really a grateful evening to have the community being with us.
Mm-mm.
That's my
Yeah.
that's my big joy for this evening for tonight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you, Maria. I can't thank you enough. And I was looking forward to this. I think we planned this last year, to have you as a guest, and finally it happened. So, yeah, that's my first joy for today. Yeah, and to see you live, and yeah, see you tomorrow. And
Yeah. See you.
second is, yeah, as you said, reading the comments from the community. And third is just I had a nice walk this afternoon with a friend who I haven't seen for quite some time, and yeah, it's good to reconnect. But before we end, I think we have some comments. I would just like to show them. Yes, we have one from Odie.
Uh, should I
Oh,
read?
she has a question. How do you handle challenges now?
uh, good. I'm gonna read it, or you read what?
Oh no, yeah. So yes, Odie wants to know how you handle challenges if sometimes it's too much.
Love Odi. Ah, how I handle challenges if it is what? If it is I will what? I will answer that,
You,
or
yes, it's a question for you. You answered this earlier, but
yeah, she was late.
yeah,
Sorry, Odi.
straight to question, please. No, kidding.
Ah, you learn a lot from me, so I think you already heard that from me how I overcome those challenges. How
Yes, and Marie, thank you, Marie, for joining us.
Hi, Marie. Thank you for joining us. Yeah, so nice also to uh, to be with us. It's really a great pleasure to be with us, to see you with us.
Marie is Uplifter's founder and CEO, and thank you, Marie, again. And yes, Archidona, yes, she wants to thank you for your encouragement, and failures is the way to success. Yeah, correct.
Absolutely,
Really true.
absolutely.
Yeah, they
Really.
and of course, Jane. How are you,
Oh,
Jane?
yeah. How are you? Uh,
Uh,
Maria, Maria. Seeing you on screen is a reminder of my sweet journey being a team leader. Yeah, she is my when I joined my Dare to Dream, she is my team leader. And now here is your one of your student being on live, and then she is really one of those tools that who I am now, and why I am I am
yeah,
still here, continuing to support and and inspire or motivate our community. Yeah, She is
I
my
call her
great
Amazing Jane.
team leader before, and
Yeah.
yeah,
Oh,
amazing
sorry.
Jane.
I didn't hear you.
And
Sorry. Go
thank
ahead.
you for all those helpful and golden inputs you've given for us tonight. You're one of the best. Love you. I love you too. You're the best as well. Thank you.
Yeah. Thank you, Jane. Yeah, and get well soon. Uh, she's really amazing. Amazing Jane. That's what I call her. And we also have Camille joining us. Camille is our head of programs. Thank you, Camille.
Thank you. Thank you, Camille. Yeah.
Okay. And yes, from another one from Mary Grace. And thank you for sharing your experience with us, Sis Anne Marie. Thank you for the beautiful night with you both, beautiful lady and community. Have a wonderful night, everyone. Have a wonderful night to you, Mary Grace.
Grace.
Thank you. And can you think we just have one last one from Nida? Would you like to read it, Maria?
Mm,
From
sure.
Tree Joy.
My
Okay.
three joys for today. First of all, my family and know they are fine. Second, we went out with my employers and I really enjoy playing with my ward at the park. Third, my employer cooked dinner for tonight and shared some for me. Even I have food allowance. Thanks God for this. Wow. Thank you for sharing us your three little joys. And yeah.
Okay. So thank you, everyone. And it's been a wonderful night. And thank you again for joining us, Maria. And wow, thank you. Thank you for all your advice and sharing with us your knowledge and your tips. Thank you. And
Yeah.
thank you again for your
And
community.
yes, thank you very much also. And really, it's really a big privilege to be, to always, at the help and support the community in, in ways that I can. And I always love it. Yes, thank you very much, Uplifters, for having me as, tonight.
Thank you
Thank you
again,
very much.
and we hope that you'll be back soon.
Mm, sure, I always. I might be on live again on Sunday morning ritual,
Yeah, look
maybe.
forward to it. So, okay, thank you, everyone.
Yeah, thank you everyone and good night. I love you all.
Thank you.